Hey guys, I'm back. How are you? I missed you. Give me a moment while I share this on my business page as well. So it'll give you a chance to come on and say hello. So please post and say hi because it's been a little while. So let me see here. How do I do this? It's not letting me do it. How interesting. Maybe I need to do it. Here we go. Share to a page. And there we go. So now, let me see if this works. Okay, cool. So I see you guys coming on. Now let me come back over here. Hi. Hello. So, there you go. Hey, Nicole. Oh my gosh. Happy birthday to Kali. And I'm so jealous that you're in California. Hey, Tara. Yeah, this is super casual, Tina. Hanging out with Raph. Let me see if we can get him. I'm on my couch. There he is. Let's see if he'll just poke his head up and say hi. So yeah, a minute and a half into it, and this me being me. This is actually how I hang out at home. Yes, I have heat, but what happens is it gets really, really hot, and then it gets really, really cold. And I don't like being cold. In fact, I shut down when I'm cold. So hence, sweatshirt, hat. Oh, you guys are all popping up now. So, oh my gosh, it's been a little while because I had to take care of me. So thank you guys so much for reaching out. So many of you have just like sending your love. Grieving is such an interesting thing. And you'll notice by the title that I've called this, what did I say? Stop comparing, or time to stop comparing. I think that's what I wrote. That your process and your journey is unique to you. Because if there is something that I have learned and grown into and stepped into, is that my grieving has brought out a rawness and an authenticity that I've been on the cusp of. So I'll get to that in a moment. I just want to say hi to all you beauties. Hi, Stephanie and Adrian. I said hi to you, Tara, but I'm saying hi again. Mindy, Stephanie. Oh, that's you again. Adrian. Hey, Bahara. Oh my gosh, so great to have you here. Paula. So sometimes it's a delay and it comes up. So please post, especially if you've never been on one of my lives before. So I didn't announce this one, and I'm going to try to come back to being regular again. But I thought that this was a really good time to come in for this message of, for me, it's been grieving, but for you, it might be something else. That whatever that you're going through, whatever your process is, whatever your experience is, it is unique to you. It is yours. Let me explain what I mean so that you're like, what's she talking about? So for those of you that don't know, my little cat Raph here, those of you know he was sick and I thought that he was on his way out. And then I got the shocking news that my dog, my little Diego, made his transition. And it has brought up so much for me. I was going to be seeing him in a few weeks, and it's been hard enough having an inconsistent schedule with him, having joint custody from my divorce, and knowing that in his age, he needed to be where he is, so making that sacrifice out of love, but trying to see him as often as I can. And the self-judgment there that would come up. And then all of the guilt. Was I not there enough? Did he know that I missed him? All this other stuff. And then it's been a week of my grieving, and other people bounce back like this. Or I'm not a mom in the conventional sense. My animals are my children. Some people don't get that. So the grieving is something that is deeper than just, it's just deeper. On top of it also, I've had many past lives of loss. And I know 2 specific past lives where my children have died. I've seen them vividly. I've had recurring dreams. In fact, my little sister, Danielle, in this lifetime was my daughter in another lifetime who drowned. And she's had recurring dreams her whole life that she drowned. So, and those of you that don't know, I do a lot of past life work. I love, love, love past life work, and it's a big part of another new beginning for me of delving even deeper into those types of sessions. So stay tuned for that. And oh, hey Megan, hey Danielle, oh my gosh, hey Amanda, so great to just be back with you guys. So anyway, I caught myself comparing my grieving and then judging myself, and then, I would fall apart in negativity and grief, and then judge myself. Oh, you're a spiritual teacher, you need to be there for others, and all of these shoulds. And what happens when we do this, and I'm guilty of it, and we all do it in one way or another. One, you stop trusting in yourself. But two, the big one, when you compare yourself and your process to others, it robs you of you. It is like, it takes away your time, your energy. It cuts you off from your higher self. It cuts you off from your angels. It cuts you off from spirit, because it's a judgment. And once you judge yourself, and once you compare yourself to what anyone else is doing, immediately you're out of alignment with your soul. And then you're just, I don't know, you're in this, for some reason the word parade is coming, parade of thoughts that are heavy, that weigh you down. When you compare, it is like a poison. When I went to meditation, they showed me a poison. The words that I came up with were poison, toxin, or a virus. Have you ever had a computer virus where you click the link and then it just destroys, it just goes and destroys everything? That's what comparing does. It wipes out your whole system. And the thing is, you're doing it to you. So what is this all about? It's about power. It's about being in your power, owning your stuff. It's about allowing and loving yourself through it, no matter what others say. So what if, in my case, someone was judging, oh, wow, she's still grieving, or oh, wow, whatever they're going to, even if that's their opinion, good for them. That's their opinion. For me, grieving has been, it's not linear. Well, none of this is linear. I've gone to the depths of darkness and crying my eyes out on the bathroom floor, to then the next moment, like being okay, or another moment being in meditation and getting a message from my dog. When I heard the news, I had to go teach a class. I didn't know how I was going to do it, but I know from my meditation practice and from my angels that they take over. And while I was playing the gong in my class, my dog's face appeared in the gong. And of course, my first eyes looked, I was like, oh, and like looking to see, is it something? No, his face was there. And then I saw my cat, who transitioned 2 years ago, with him. So, and then right after class, I fall apart again. So it's all part of the journey. Now, mine is grieving, as I said. Yours may be something else. But maybe you're working in your career right now, and you're looking at what other people are doing. And then that's reflecting back on you of what you're not doing. So, or whatever it is. But that's also why I shut down social media. I didn't want to see spiritual messages. I also didn't want to hear all the cliches. Oh, everything happens for a reason. You get to a point where it's just like, just tell me you're thinking of me and sending your love, and don't ask how I am. And so you go through these different stages, but as I went through them all, I was watching myself. I was observing everything that I was going through. And so, as I said, it brought an authenticity, a raw and realness that has really helped me love the grieving part of me. And the other beauty that showed up was resistance. I would walk past my meditation room, and I'd be like, I'm not meditating. I'm not doing it. No. I'm going to go and I'm going to crawl up on the couch, and I'm going to cry, and I'm going to look at pictures of him, or I'm going to put on some movie and distract myself. And then I'd catch myself judging myself for resistance. And then as all of this is happening, doing this dance in my energy field and the prison of my mind, I sat in my meditation room, and I decided to just love my grief love my resistance, love her. And when I just allowed it, it didn't have a hold on me anymore. When I said, I hate how this feels, this hurts at my core, but thank you, I love you. It's like something shifts, and it is simple, but it is profound. And I looked up at this picture of Babaji that I have. I shared this with some of my girlfriends Sunday. I have this picture of Babaji, who's an ascended master, for those of you who don't know. He's just incredible. He's been one of my guides ever since I was a little girl. And I looked up at the picture and I realized that as I walked past my meditation room, being in resistance for probably a good 2 weeks, I didn't feel worthy sitting there, and it was all my shit. I looked up and I said, I'm sorry. Can you forgive me? And like a download, instantly, he said, my beloved, there is nothing to forgive. And the tears just came down my face, because within that message was another whole download. I was the one judging myself. I'm the one not feeling worthy. I'm the one saying that I am supposed to meditate because of XYZ. I'm like all of these shoulds and judgments that no one in the spirit world is giving me. I'm choosing it all myself. And so when I could just love myself and say I'm sorry to me, there's no one else that you need to apologize to. So this is about trusting in yourself. And what a simple mantra. That's what I've been working with. Anytime I catch myself, I just take a breath. And I just say, I trust myself. I believe in myself. I trust in my path and my journey. And I keep bringing it back to me. So simple, right? Yet it takes work. And I'm going to be honest with you. It has been taking sometimes every moment where I'm like, I trust myself. I probably look like a spiritual crazy person when I've been out in public, which I've started to go out in public and get back to my routine. I'm saying those mantras. I'm affirming those. I trust myself. I believe in myself. This is my path. This is my journey. This is my grief. You may think you know what I'm going through, but you actually don't. You have your grief. You may think you know what goes on behind anyone's. You don't know. And that's a beautiful thing, because what's mine is mine, and I can share it and hopefully inspire you. And whatever you don't like, you throw away. But then it's honoring your path and your journey, and whatever it's bringing up for you, and knowing that it is bringing you to a deeper place within yourself. And so I had this call with these amazing goddesses that are my soul sisters on Sunday. And I said something that I haven't even shared with them yet. Well, I shared with them, but my awareness. I said, this is brought out, as I've shared with you, a raw and real truth within me that has always been there. But it's like, I feel like I'm the angel person, so I have to be on all the time, and I have to be angelic. And you know what? It's not the case, because just like you, I'm having a human experience, and I can help you more by sharing my humanness. I don't want to be put on any pedestal just because I channel the angels. And they're not punishing me, as I said before. And so I said, yeah, you know what? I channel the angels, and I say fuck. And I curse. Yeah. They're not one without, it doesn't matter. What is it, mutually exclusive? So it's like, there's this part of me that's not going to apologize, even right now, for saying fuck. If you don't like it, that's okay. But you know what? That's me, and that's who I am. I'm not going to be throwing it around in my teachings and channeling meditation. But it's like, what are you not giving yourself permission to be or do or say? Because if you're holding something or you're holding yourself hostage, it's trying to break through. And for me, something like grieving has shattered my heart wide open to be like, hey, this is me. This is... Thank you, Maureen. I looked up at the exact time. You're human. You don't need to be a superhero. Thank you. I love that I looked at that perfect timing. So I want to invite you, because this is the thing, you guys. When you compare, when you judge all of the stuff, it is self-abuse that keeps you stuck. Okay? When you compare, when you judge yourself, when you think that you should be somewhere other than you are, it is a form of self-abuse. And trust me, I know. Because this mind, why do you think I need to meditate so much? Because my mind can be my enemy and a prisoner. And you know what I've been doing? Loving her. I love you, but I'm not buying into that. Why? Because I trust myself, my path, my purpose. This is where I'm at. Being you without apology. You probably heard me say it before. But now it's like I'm breaking through to a whole new me. And how interesting, from grieving, from my beloved son, Diego. Yeah, I'm going to call him my son. But what a gift that grief has given me. What a gift Diego has given me. And Chloe, my female princess cat from 2 years ago, gave me just as much of a gift. Now I have Raph here. He's still here, and my mind's struggling with what's going to happen to him, and I have to keep bringing myself back to the present moment. And it's hard, because I'm like, oh God, I'm going to go through this again. Because they've all been 13, 14, 15 years old. 15 years young. So what is this all for? Why am I sharing all this with you? Because I want you to ask yourself, where am I comparing myself? And why? Because sometimes the why is really big. I'm comparing myself because I am feeling a lack within myself. So I'm going to beat myself up. I'm going to abuse myself now. Rather than detach and say, whoa, they may experience grief in one way, but this is how I'm experiencing it, and I'm just going to love myself through this. So where am I comparing myself? How can I take back my power? Where can I take back my power? So where are you giving? So right away, when you compare yourself, you're giving your energy to somebody else. And you're saying, okay, here you go. Here's my power. Now you're more powerful than me. And I'm just whatever it is that you're doubting yourself on. So where can I take back my power? It could be something as simple as, I trust myself. I trust my process. And then what must I do to reclaim my power and follow my heart? And that doing may be just being. Maybe you just allow that cry. Maybe you do detach. Maybe you have a drink. I did. I had several. And I'm okay with it. You know? Now I'm back. You know? And it's okay. There's no one judging you but you. So what is your raw truth? What is your raw truth that wants to come through, but you're afraid? So let's go into the cards, because I know we're going off here. But got some cards here that follow through everything that we're saying. So, reading. First card. Throat chakra. It's perfect. What is the throat chakra? Expression. Sorry, my cat's going crazy with a toy. He gets these bouts of energy. It's adorable. It's a cigar that has catnip in it. So precious. What is your raw truth? I just cursed twice. Woo! Big deal. Some people may be offended. Okay. It's not my stuff. It's yours. If you're offended, you know, this is me being real. I'm not going to apologize. What's my raw truth? That grieving is a deep thing for me because ever since I was a little girl, I've been petrified of death or my, other people's death, not my own. And so all of that's coming up. I've had past lives of grieving. So like all of this rawness is getting me to this moment. What's yours? Really think about that. What's my raw truth? And can I show that? Can I be that? Goddess of strength. Stand up for what you believe. You will gain respect by holding your ground. So this is a big card. It's saying strength. Do you know the strongest vision that I have of myself was when I fell apart sobbing on my bathroom floor after my ex-husband did a video of pictures of, me and videos of my dog where it brought back all the memories. And I've never cried. Whew, I can feel it right here coming up. and sobbed. And you know what? That was the turning point for me, because I had been holding it in and distracting myself and kind of feeling it here and kind of feeling it there. It was when I leaned into grief. Now, crying uncontrollably, some people might see as weak. I thought that was my biggest strength. And when I looked at my class that I had to teach, class of 20 people in front of me, teaching yoga after just finding out about my dog, and I let my tears come, and then I said, okay, I'm letting you know what happened, because this is where I'm at, and now we're going to move through. I showed myself my raw truth. It's not about hiding it. That is strength. So I want you to just look at what strength means to you. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're all strong and you're going to battle and be this warrior. No, you can be a spiritual warrior, and you can cry and let someone see that. Oh, I lost you guys. Okay, moving right along. The hidden path. It says marriage of spirit and matter. The hidden path. What does this mean? It might seem hidden to you, but it isn't, because it's going within. You hear me talk about it all the time. Going inward. So it's not about you're trying to find the path, you're trying to do what's right, you're trying, all that comparing. That's in this earthly world, and it's bullshit, and it's not going to get you anywhere. When you allow, when you receive, when you feel, when you reach out, when you go within and love every part of yourself, the part that curses, the part that's unfriendly, the part that's, whatever it is that you're holding yourself hostage with, love that part of you. That's the hidden path. It looks hidden because you can't look with these eyes. You got to look with this third eye. And last but not least, I know I'm going long, but I haven't been here in a while. This wolf. Do you guys remember I was pulling this wolf and I was talking about this wolf? He was coming to prepare me for Diego making his transition on a personal level. And remember, he kept coming through in the cards? I knew that he was going to come through today. It says, seek the lesson. Be where you are. Love where you are. You don't have to like it, but love it. Have people that are supporting you that you can share with. You don't have to share with everyone. And just see what it is that you need. And let that be okay, regardless of how it looks for someone else. And trust. That's what this whole lesson is. We're at really, really interesting times right now. If you guys haven't seen, well, obviously you've seen the news, all the stuff that's happening. We're going to be seeing more of these truths exposed. We're going to be seeing more people leave their body. Animals too. There's transition happening. And we're coming up on the darkest time of the year. It's about going inward. Thank you, Michelle. I look down at the perfect times always. Walk the hidden path with the wolf. Yeah. You can call on these animal totems. Oh, I love that. Raph's coming for at the end here. This is Raphael, everyone. Confirming. And this was Diego's brother. And now he's with his sister Chloe in spirit. And Raph's going strong. This guy's the king of the pride over here. I think, Megan, it was you who said to me, that's not a cat, you know that? Megan's an animal communicator, and I sent her a picture of Raph. And I said, nope, he's the king of the pride. I've always said that about him. So these animals have a capacity to help us feel deeper because they don't have that ego. And that's why we feel to such depths. It's okay to feel. It's scary, but it's okay to feel. So, oh my gosh, you guys are all, I don't usually go this long, although sometimes I do, but Sabine says, gosh, I know what I have to work on. I compare myself constantly to others. Yeah. Lindsay, this is so cool. A black wolf is coming up, and awesome. For me, it was a white wolf. Yours is a black wolf. Perfect. The wolf is so powerful because they feel so deeply. If part of the pack of wolves, if one gets killed, they all feel it, even if they're not with that wolf. Oh, they have such a depth for feeling, and they can help us. They can just hold us. Oh, and Bahara says, great. Oh my gosh, you're still listening. I love that. Where do you teach yoga? Family tree, right here in this concept. I taught this morning, I'm teaching tonight. It's Kundalini yoga, so it's a very spiritual yoga, a little different. But I don't want to take up more of your time, you guys. It's been, gosh, I don't know, probably 3 weeks now. I haven't been on, but thank you for being here with me, for sticking it out, this very long message. If you like this message, can you please share it? It really helps, and I do feel like people need to hear these words. They're not just mine. I sit in meditation and I ask Spirit, I ask the angels, what do people need to know? And they even told me this time, they go, just share your grieving process. And then whatever else comes through. And then obviously I pick some cards for you. So please share. My mailing list is tinamarie444.com. Billy and I are about to launch a big website too. And I have a goddess course coming that I'm been really working on. Another reason why you haven't seen me. Because as goddesses, and that's men too, well, they're the gods, I guess. But I mean, it's that inner goddess, divine feminine energy. We're warriors. It's the time of the feminine right now, the sacred feminine, and we need to really be in community together. So you can look for that as well. I love you guys. Thank you so much. And I may be here tomorrow. I'll definitely be here another time this week. I want to try to get back to my Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But it's a lot going on, as you know. Okay, peace and blessings. I send you so much love, and please reach out if you need anything. Okay? I hold you guys in prayer every day. Okay, lots of love.